Hello and welcome to Pearlie's Design Shop. In my last video, I showed you how I dye papers with acrylic ink, and today I'm going to show you how I dye them with, or color them with acrylic paint. I just have some acrylic paint. I bought it at Michael's. It's their brand, a store brand, I believe. And it's very similar to the method for dyeing with acrylic ink. I use a spray bottle full of water, and I'm starting with some just generic cardstock, white cardstock. Again, I do wear gloves just to keep my hands clean enough that I can, maybe go out in public afterwards. And I will soak the paper down with water using my spray bottle, both sides. Give it a good soaking. And then my table is covered with plastic, so I just put some paint right onto that plastic. And then you could use any kind of a marking tool, like a brush or whatever you prefer. Because I have the gloves on, I just use my hands. And I'm just going to take a bit of paint and spread it on the paper. No rhyme or reason here. And then use my spray bottle full of water just to kind of move that around and dilute it a little bit. My go-to colors are brown and black. I find that makes a nice grungy base of color. And similar to when I dye with the acrylic ink, I just add the water and the paint. I spray with water to move it around and dilute it, and then I add some more paper on top that will soak up the moisture in the paint. There I am spraying my gloves to get the paint off of those and add it to the paper. And I just continue doing this until I'm happy with the results. If there are thick spots of paint, I hit those with some more water. Anything that gets left on my table will get soaked up with the next sheets of paper. And I add more paint, as I go along. And then when I'm happy with a piece, I will just set it aside to dry. And as you can see, I have a piece of paper that tore off. The paper just became so wet and soggy. But that's okay. I'll use that torn piece of paper. And now I'm going to do the same thing with some brown paper bag. And I'm not going to waste that paint that's on the table, so I'm just going to use a piece of scrap fabric to soak up what's left on the table. And eventually I will use that piece of scrap fabric in my journals. And here are the results. I left the papers to dry overnight, and as you can see, there's some interesting spots. Some areas have more paint than others, and they're all unique. I hope you give this a try and see what kind of results you come up with. I thank you for watching and hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.